Hello. So, I'm currently preparing for a cozy night in the Paris de Gaulle airport. Classy, I know. Just flew in here from Marrakesh, so we arrived at like 11, got through customs at like midnight, and so since a cheap hostel is like $40 a night here, I decided to just chill in the airport and wait till trains start running in the morning, and then I'll head into my place. But in the meantime, super cozy here. Love sleeping in the airport. That's what I get for being cheap. There is like a Sheraton right over there. Obviously, I would never pay for that, but oof, so tempted. Anyway, today was a pretty chill day. We were in Marrakesh. It was like way cooler today, so I'd wish we kind of had like done our sightseeing today because it was so much nicer. But well, we just kind of woke up and chilled and hung out with some of the people from our group that were taking off, and just had a leisurely breakfast this morning. And then we went into the Medina, where we had booked a traditional hammam. A hammam is a public bath. And we had a hammam, which is essentially like a scrub. So we got all like literally just scrubbed down. Amazing how nice and clean it felt too. And from that club last night, my hair just smelled like awful, and so got all the smoke out of my hair, which was nice. Got nice and clean, which felt fantastic. It was really nice, very relaxing. They used this really nice first they used like this really nice lemon water, and then they had like this, like after they've made olive oil, and after they've, kind of squeezed everything out of the olives, then they use the leftovers for like kind of a soap. So I think it was like this black mud kind of stuff that they used, and then they scrubbed. So at least I feel nice and clean. That's nice. So we got a traditional hammam, which is nice and very relaxing. So after we got scrubbed, then we sat in like this little hot tub for a while, and then relaxed on these little recliners. So that was great. And then just, kind of after that, we just kind of enjoyed wandering through the Medina and kind of watching the snake charmers and looking at all the different shops again and taking pictures and seeing all the cats. There's cats everywhere. Watching the donkeys and merge with cars, and it's such an interesting mix of like old and new world in Morocco. So, but it was nice to have just kind of like a relaxing, chill day. And then we kind of headed to the airport, and it's kind of been in transit since then. Good flight, no problems, really chill. So my takeaways from Morocco: they eat well and like good, like they eat good, clean. I feel like organic-ish. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we eat a lot of really good vegetables, a lot of good meats that, and they all kind of like buy the stuff the same day and cook it. So it's like not processed foods, So I probably ate better in Morocco than I've ever eaten in my life. I mean, a lot of bread, but again, it's like bread that they made that day. So fantastic food. I was kind of expecting to get like hassled a lot. And I mean, like, you have to like bargain with every single person, so that's kind of annoying. But like I anticipated that, but I felt like I'd feel like grosser and like people would be yelling at me all the time and stuff, and it just wasn't really that way. It wasn't any different than going to Mexico or something, I guess, because because my friend Hannah went there years ago, and she was like, by the end of the week, she was like covering her head and felt like pretty targeted or whatever. And I mean, it's been 7 or 8 years, so like tourism has probably changed a lot. But yeah, so I mean, I was just like really pleasantly surprised. It was a very unique and interesting and like country where, yeah, like old world and new world kind of collide, which is an interesting mix. Food was great. A lot of interesting things to see. Interesting people. A lot of it was delightful. I totally enjoyed Morocco. So glad I could go. And now here we are in Paris, so I'm excited to begin enjoying Paris. But I'm first excited to enjoy this fantastic night in the Charles de Gaulle airport. Should be fun.